Okay.
In case there's any foul play.
Hey,
Hey, you!
who the fuck are you, bruh?
Bergov sent us to find the renegades who ambushed some knights company down by the pond yesterday. A couple of them fled and are hiding out here in the rocks. So tell me who you are and what you know about it.
You're from Lord von Bergov. You don't look like it.
Kurva! Watch your tongue with me, boy. When I say we're from von Bergov, then we're from fucking von Bergov. Who else would we be from anyway? You can talk to me or talk to cold steel. Who the hell are you? And what are you doing here?
I'm Pavel, and I'm here to help Bozhena. That ambush happened on the other side of the pond. So that's where you should be looking. Not here. There's no one like that here.
Is that so? Seems like you know a lot about that ambush, but you don't have to concern yourself with that. You won't be breathing a word to anyone about that business yesterday. That I can assure you.
Hey,
This'll be quick, boy.
What are you?
This'll be quick, boy.
I'll kill you!
Enough.
Don't even think about
I give up.
You want to try me? Can't run from me.
I should have some weapon at hand, in case there's any foul play.
We've been pillaging around the domain. They slaughtered some knight and his company yesterday down by the pond. Two of them fled and they must be hiding here somewhere in the rocks. What do you know about it?
Who are you, fellas?
We're from Lord von Bergov, and we're looking for those... Hey!
Second growler.
Get ready to face your maker.
Should have some weapon at hand, in case there's any foul play.
They slaughtered some knight and his company yesterday down by the pond. Two of them fled and they must be hiding here somewhere in the rocks. What do you know about it?
Are you, fellas?
We're from Lord von Bergov, and we're looking... Hey, you! This'll be quick, boy.
You're no match for me!
I'll beat you to a bloody
Mercy!
pulp, fucker!
I surrender!
We're gonna gut you, now, son! Don't
Enough.
bother me.
I give up!
Get out here alive.
Should have some weapon at hand,
I'm looking for
in
those
case there's any
renegades
foul play.
who've been pillaging around the domain. They slaughtered some knight and his company yesterday down by the pond. Two of them fled and they must be hiding here somewhere in the rocks. What do you know about it?
Who are you, fellas?
We're from Lord von Bergov, and we're looking for those murderers.
I know.
Hey! Ah!
Sick 'em, Growler.
Get ready to face your maker.
That's all I need. Getting mixed up in all sorts of nonsense at my age.
Gedaan.
Did they hurt you?
No, but I think they would have if you hadn't come along.
Who do you think they were?
I don't know how much you heard. They came here saying they was from Lord von Burgo, and they was looking for 2 bandits that ambushed some knight yesterday. But for sure they wasn't von Burgo's people. They didn't even have his weapon rocks. But they sure sounded keen to find you fellas.
Maybe they were from that band that followed us yesterday.
Look here. I almost got slaughtered twice in one day on account of you two. God be praised that my Pavlena wasn't here. Heaven knows what they'd have done to her. So, I'd like to know why all this is happening. Your friend was talking in a delirium in the night, saying you was knights. But if you two are knights, then I'm the Queen of Sheba.
Well, I must bow to your ladyship. Sir Hans is the young lord of Leiper and Perkstein. I'm Henry of Skalitz, son of Sir Radzig Kobyla, and I'm his bodyguard. We were heading to Trotsky to deliver a message from Sir Hanish of Leiper and Margrave Jobst to Lord von Burgov. But we were ambushed by bandits yesterday down by the pond, and you already know the rest. And as God is my witness, we're no bandits. I swear to you, I'm thankful to you for saving us. And I'm sorry it caused you trouble.
Well, you sound sincere, so I'll take your word for it. I hope I won't live to regret it.
You won't. I promise you.
Promises are made to be broken, but thank you for dealing with them. Except I have 2 fresh corpses in my yard.
Now, don't worry. I reckon I've still got a bit of strength left. I ought to be able to manage it before evening.
I'd be eternally grateful to you. But be careful while you're at it. You don't want to open that wound or strain yourself.
What about Sir Hans? How's he doing?
He's holding up, I'd say. I treated his wounds and I'll change his bandages shortly. But what he needs most now is that remedy. Have you got everything for it?
Here. Chamomile and sage, like you said.
Excellent. Now to brew the potion from them. I gave you two the last of my supply during the night. But fresh is best anyways. It's a shame my daughter Pavlena ain't back yet. She'd get it done in a jiffy. But we'll just have to manage without her. But you can do it too. It ain't nothing hard. My eyes are so bad, it'd take me all day. But at least I can tell you how to go about it.
All right, I'll try. But I'm not sure how to do it.
I told you, I'll explain everything. I have a book here with the recipe, but it'll be better if I tell you. I know it by heart.
I can read as well as any man, if that's what you mean.
My word. Maybe you really are a noble son.
I'll take the book just in case, but if you give me some advice, I'd be grateful.
Of course. Everything we need is in the hut. Let's get to it.
Hans, can you hear me, friend? Christ. In the end, you bore the brunt for both of us. May all the saints watch over. For you, and over Bajana, too.
Everything's prepared. There's an alchemy bench in the alcove. Close it and we'll get started.
Fuck. Damn shoulder. Oof.
First, go to the recipe book. Now find the recipe for chamomile decoction and remember what you have to do. Then get back to the bench and we'll start. All right. First, you have to pour the right base into the cauldron. Choose the right pitcher from the shelf on the left, according to the recipe. Have you poured it in? So, what did you pour in there?
Water.
Why water? You were supposed to pour in wine. Empty it out and start again. What did you pour in there?
Don't worry, I poured wine in there. I don't make the same mistake twice.
Glad to hear it. Now try moving the cauldron over the flame, so you know how it looks when it starts boiling a bit. Hear that bubbling? It's boiling. Remember that well. For most potions, you just have to simmer the herbs for a bit. But sometimes you need to get it good and hot. So you have to get the fire blazing under the cauldron using the bellows. Try fanning it with the bellows to get it boiling. It's boiling! To keep it going, you mustn't stop with the bellows. If you want to cool it down quick, take it off the flames. Try it. Move the cauldron up. Good. Now we'll start with the brewing. Get all the herbs that you need ready. The ones you picked. Put them there on the shelf, so you've got them at hand. All right, let's get to it. First, throw 2 handfuls of chamomile into the cauldron. Before you put it on the flame, turn the sand glass, so you know how long you're brewing it. It's got to be exact. Every grain of sand counts. See? When the sand has flowed out, that's 1 turn. That's how long you have to boil the chamomile. Move the cauldron to the fire and wait until it starts bubbling. Then turn the sand glass. As soon as the sand runs out, take the cauldron off the fire again. Ain't that enough? Take the cauldron off the flames. All right. Now, take 1 handful of sage, grind it with a mortar and pestle, and drop it in the cauldron. Have you ground it? Good. Now, drop it in the cauldron. You don't have to boil it anymore. All you have to do now is decant it. Get a phial and pour it in.
Wie? Wie zegt dat?
Done. Now, let's see what you've brewed.
Here it is.
Ooh, by the smell of it, it's a chamomile decoction the way it should be.
Happy to help.
This should help Hans get better. I'll take care of it now.
All right. Is there anything else I can do to help?
Well, if you feel up to it, I'd be right grateful to you if you was to rid me of that damn corpse what's lying there the whole...
Sure.
When you're done, you won't miss anything, and you need the rest after everything that happened.
A sword such as this will bring honor to its bearer.
True, Sir Radzik. If I'd have had its like back in Nicopolis, things would have worked out differently.
Where's my fucking sword?
And I found it. Everything I take now will be mine, and I plan to take everything.
Rotten hell!
Why would I miss one sword?
Because it's the last one my father forged, and I promised him I'd deliver it to you.
Stronger dog fucks the bitches, and war is a nasty business.
Where's my fucking sword?
You know what? I think I'll keep it. As a memento.
This isn't over. I'll find you!
Yeah!
Don't disappoint me.
Wake up, Henry. It's past sunrise.
Hallelujah. I thought you'd never wake. Were you having a nightmare?
Bad dreams. You must be Pavlena, right?
That's right. I came in the evening while you were asleep. Ma told me what happened to you. Then I helped Ma take care of your friend that night?
Hans? He's alive. How is he?
Have no fear. He's alive, all right. Maybe too alive. Ma knows what she's doing, and that's the truth. I reckon she could bring the dead back to life. She said she dosed you with the strongest remedies she knows, and it looks like they did the trick. On that other fella for sure. Since he came to this morning, he hasn't stopped talking.
Yeah, that sounds like him, all right.
And what about you? How do you...
Definitely better than yesterday. Thanks.
That's good. Ma will be glad, but I heard you yelling in your sleep and went to check on you. Bad dreams?
I dreamt of Istvan Toth, a villainous, murderous whoreson who stole my sword. The last memento I had of my father, and I swore to get that sword back and avenge my parents.
Oh, that oath must be serious if it even torments you in your sleep. They can have real meaning, however hard they are to understand. What strikes you as the most important part of your dream?
The sword. The last thing Pa forged before they murdered him. It might sound strange, but I feel his soul won't find peace until that sword is back in our family.
It doesn't sound strange at all, and swords are a symbol after all. A sword has...
Thanks, Pavlena.
You're welcome. But remember...
I expect you're right. So in the end, all the hard work will be on me. But this is all too much heavy thinking at once. Right now, what I need more is a little sunshine and fresh air.
Aye, that's the best remedy for many ailments. Breakfast is on the table, and I've got something else for you too. Come along, and we must save...
Careful! Look who's finally up! Henry! Come and join us! Good morning, Henry! You have come join our banquet in the midst of these exquisite woods.
I'm glad to see you, too. I see you're in a surprisingly good mood for someone who was at death's door yesterday.
All the more cause for merrymaking! Even...
Of course, I did bring...
And for that, I am in your debt, and I'm grateful. I suppose I'll have...
The third time? What in God's name happened the first two times?
Now...
Once, when we were out hunting, Hans was taken captive by humans. But with a bit of luck, I managed to rescue him.
Humans?
They come from somewhere in Hungary. Sigismund brought them here to Bohemia as mercenaries. They're a very dangerous bunch.
I told you about them, though. The fellas in the tavern in Geleod.
What?
It's just what I heard.
Whoa, that's all we need. I hope they don't turn up here. What could us two do alone against them?
What could they want from us? But if they did come here to rob us,
Well, as I said, they took him captive. I rescued him.
Why the modesty?
Fortuna Juvat.
See now, you've finally learned it.
What?
It's just this kind of...
And as I recall, you already got a pony from Uncle Hanush as a reward for saving me. Your pebbles.
But you never gave...
for Talmberg. What was that about, then?
The foe took the castle by subterfuge, and we planned a counterattack.
Under the cloak of darkness,
And we almost succeeded. Only, along the way, Sir Hans here took an arrow to his noble seat.
Seat?
My upper thigh, actually. I admit it, you saved my arse.
As far as I can tell, it really was his backside and not his thigh. I examined Hans, but I reckon you paid off part of your debt the other day, sir.
True. I'll never forget you for dragging me all the way here.
You're quite...
Do tell.
Quite a lot. We came here on an we have to...
Not
All right.
I'll prepare a bit of food for you.
But I do.
For a start, you can leave me...
Yes, of course. And thanks for everything you've done, Bajana.
I have something for you. Ma had trouble. I want to thank you for that. Take this potion. It will help when you're in danger or don't know which way to turn. Have a little sip each time, and it'll save you a lot of trouble. You'll see. It's not all that hard to brew. With a bit of practice, you could manage it yourself.
Thanks, Pavlana.
No doubt. But we'd better get going now.
Hans is right. God bless you.
And you too, sirs.
Henry says, may God bless you for your generosity and your healing arts. And you have rightfully earned the gratitude of the House of Lipa for all time. If you should ever find yourself in need, the doors of Perkstein shall always be open to you.
Thank you.
Nothing against the hospitality of the good women folk here.
What about the rest of our company? Could someone else have got away?
You saw for yourself. They didn't stand a chance. But you're right, we shouldn't just leave it at that. As soon as we get to Trotsky, I'll make sure they get a proper Christian burial and their souls find peace.
And when we get back to Ratai, we'll have a mass served for them.
You're right.
Hold on a bit. Before we hit the road, there's something you should know. I have a hunch that one of that band that ambushed us at the pond was Istvan Toth.
Toth? Are you yanking my pizzle? He's long since over the hills and far away.
I tell you, I saw him there.
Of course, Henry. I know you have accounts, but that's... And Otto, it was dark.
I saw him, the bastard, and I'll get him.
Yes. Well, but I see you haven't wasted any time and found yourself a weapon to replace that sword. Come on, let's get going. Your mind will turn... hope they've got a good physician at this castle. Or at least a barber. I mean, that old crone got me on my feet. But I don't believe much in herbal remedies. You can't beat an educated man of medicine.
And I can't wait to sleep in a proper bed.
And some wine!
Oh, fucking hell.
Oh, it's closed. Open up! I bear an urgent message for your liege lord.
يوبك ذاكر.
Hear me! Open the gate! I am a messenger from Sir Hanush of Lipa.
Fucking shit! Fuck! You fucking cunts! Do you know who I am?
No, we fucking don't! I am Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein, heir to Ratai!
Now, look here, you filthy beggar! I'm not here for your amusement, so get your stinking, ragged asses out of here on the double. The pair of you!
What's all this about? Why don't you send those beggars packing?
I did, sir. They say they're messengers.
I am Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein, envoy...
I heard. Nevertheless, I doubt Sir Hanush would send two vagabonds covered in excrement as emissaries. Apart from which, Sir Hans Capon is dead. We found his body by the pond. His company was ambushed by outlaws, and they were slaughtered to the last man.
Yes, they ambushed us, but we managed to get away.
Sir, we met your Captain Thomas on our way. He can testify to who we are. He saw our message and its seal.
How terribly unfortunate you are. The captain's company was also ambushed by outlaws. The captain barely escaped with his life and has been delirious for 3 days. And even if he did confirm your story, I am under strict orders to admit no strangers to the castle.
Sir, there's a horseman approaching in King Sigismund's colours.
Ah, now that's what a messenger looks like. Count yourselves lucky that I don't have time to waste on you. Be gone!
I'm getting in, whether you like it or not.
Your shitty hands off me! Look, wait. Wait, one moment!
What the fuck was that?
Have you two got any groschen?
What do you take me for, wench?
For someone who stinks like a badger.
Look, we've had a tough couple of days, so we'd like a bit of peace and quiet, a beer, and a bite to eat.
Unless you want to share a bowl of gruel
you're gonna need more coin than this.
Just bring the best you have, and we'll settle later.
As the gentleman wishes.
What the fuck was all that at the gate? You tried to talk to them and get shit poured on your head.
Different lands, different customs.
God's holy britches.
Well, I expect they've had trouble with beggars at the castle, so they act without thinking.
Oh, really? I'd never have figured that out. I'd rather hear some cunning plan how to get out of this shit. Huh?
The first thing we have to do is get ourselves into decent shape. Have a good scrub, get some better clothes. Then they might believe we're actually messengers.
That's all very well.
So we'll earn some.
Earn?
I'm not afraid of work. And we're gonna need every groschen we can get.
And how long will it take for you to earn a few groschen? And where will you find a decent tailor? Before we get ourselves sorted out, Sigismund will be sitting on the throne in Prague.
So what do you suggest? Going back to Ratai?
To Ratai? You just don't get it, do you? We can't go crawling back like this. We'd be a laughing stock.
A laughingstock? We were outnumbered by a gang of bandits.
Yes, and how come they got away with it? Because we camped at that fucking pond. We've got no message, no coin, nothing but our ragged arses.
Chin up. We'll sort it out somehow, and everything will be fine again.
Nothing will be fine, my friend. I'll tell you 4 reasons why. Oates, Tankard, Conrad, and Nicholas, instead of sitting here with us, having a chat and a laugh, they're just food for crows in some godforsaken hole.
It's not your fault they died. Don't blame yourself.
We have to take care of their bodies at least. They were good Christians, even though it didn't always...
We'll keep the promise we made at Pagena's. The best way to honor their memory is to finish our mission. We'll get inside the castle. You'll see. We'll avenge our lads and go back to Ratai with our heads held high. I promise...
Audentes fortuna juvat.
Audentes fortuna juvat.
Food! About bloody time.
Here we are. Gentlemen.
What is this stuff?
Hey, there's meat in that. And there's more than you gave me coin for. When you're finished, report for work.
Cheers.
What is it? That's that woman from the pond. Or the one you gave us away for?
I bear that witch. Wench!
Oh, I tell you. What are you waiting for? She can vouch for who we are. Go to her.
God be with you. A full pitcher of wine, please.
My word, that's a picture and a half. I ain't seen you here before. Who sent you? Not them nomad vagabonds, I hope.
Don't worry. I've come from the castle. I'm Catherine, and I've got the lovely job of keeping the soldiers' throats wet.
Ah, that's another matter then. Oh my.
Oof, it stinks like something died here.
You're the one from that pond.
Jesus, fella. That's a bit much.
Hey, youngster, if you want to go around mixing with my guests here, go and wash the stench off yourself at the trough first. Stinking up my establishment.
Doesn't half taste good today.
Talk about the captain.
Cold.
Oh? What was that?
That is wounded.
Oh. Poor Captain Thomas might never get back on his feet. Him and his men were attacked by bandits. Most of them are dead.
Jesus Christ!
Lord von Berghoff is beside himself and won't allow his soldiers out the castle.
Aha! So that's why they sent you for the wine. Wait a moment, then. I'll be right back.
Once you got through the first...
Sorry to bother you, but I've seen you before.
Oh, eh? I don't remember. Hold on, are you the boy that cleans the pit under the castle shitting hole?
We saw each other by that pond.
What pond? I haven't been at any pond.
We saved you. Me and my lord there. You and some other women were attacked by bandits. You must remember that.
I have no idea what you're on about. I work at the castle, and I wasn't at any pond.
And I have no idea why you're trying to deny it. I saw you with my own eyes. You were washing laundry there with some other girls.
Well, I reckon you weren't looking too much at faces, eh? Clear off, you lecher.
Here's your wine. Is this vagabond bothering you?
I can handle the likes of him myself. Thanks for the wine.
We need to get to von Berghoff, and you're the only one who can confirm who we are.
You can't get into the castle. And even if you could, that was the king's messenger. Von Berghoff is getting ready to ride out.
Shit.
If you want to speak to him, the best place would be Samin's wedding. He'll be there. For sure.
No, wait.
And don't ever lay your hands on me again!
Why are you standing here like a pillar of salt? Are you ready?
What for?
To get to work. You pair ordered a lot more than you so you're...
All right. What do you want us to...
Over there, but my old man was meant to take them into the owl. The second you have to lay, if you just chuck it on the floor in the corner, it'll spoil. So do it properly. 2 men...
All right. We'll do it. For sure it's...
I like it on... Is that clear?
All right. We'll do it.
Glad to hear. Where are you actually...
From far away.
I ain't been further than the back off me whole life. But I know this place inside and out.
I heard some talk about some wedding being planned here.
Ah, nobody's talking about nothing else. Young Lord Samin is marrying Agnes, the daughter of Thrush, our Truskovitz bailiff. And it's going to be a grand affair. When rich folks get married, that's a feast that's a lot different from when some tanner gets itched to a bathhouse wench.
Where's the wedding going to be?
At Samin, of course. I expect old Sir Jan and our...
Who is this Samin?
Can't you tell by the name? The Lord of Samin. The fort, old Jan, they used to be...
Will Lord von Berghoff be at the wedding?
How should I know what his lordship's plans?
Could I get to the wedding somehow?
I don't know about that, lad. It's for invited guests only.
It seems that's really our only chance.
What's that?
Oh, nothing.
If you want to find out more, there's a couple of invited guests having an ale over there. Young Svaja there.
Where do you want the sacks moved to?
To the pantry. That's the second door inside, but I'd spit...
I'll go and discuss it with my friend then.
And careful with them...
He'll teach you to sword fights. Why would I want to know how to sword fight? So we can wave stick.
I talked to that woman from the pond.
I noticed. It didn't look like she was too pleased to see you, though.
The main thing is, she denied ever being at the pond.
It's definitely her, though. You don't forget a figure like hers.
I did get something out of her, though.
What?
Calm down. Let me finish. Young Lord Semine, from the local noble family, is getting married. He's marrying the local bailiff's daughter. It's going to be a big event.
Why should some wedding in a
Because...
Oh, that's and that
I'll come up with something.
I hope so. We'll ask the locals and see.
There's something else.
I noticed that.
We can work if...
Lug sacks?
I'm serious.
I can't...
It'll be done in a jiffy. Don't worry.
That's not the point, Henry. People will remember my face, and when everything's cleared up, word will get around that I love as if the
Work, your lordship, is an activity that... And it wouldn't...
Henry, haven't you ever heard of the 3 states of...
Would that be some aristocrat...
Not so... Oratoris, the priests who pray for us, Laborator, and Bell... Now, so it...
So, which do I belong to?
But it's pure insurance.
Are you really not going to help me? It's just a couple of sacks.
Come now, Henry. What did I tell you about Bella Torres and the natural order of the world? I simply cannot...
We don't have time.
It's not... And if I had... I mean it.
Suit yourself. Right.
Well, but above all, as soon as we... all the... I know...
One day, we'll live there tired. Hear about
Oof! That isn't half heavy. Oh.
Hold up. Come on. So, I went to see my brother. To talk about the inheritance. But your father's still alive.
And what can I get for
Nearly
you?
all the time. Always threatening to leave everything to the church. Bad news. Exactly. Let me tell you, I'd rather die poor but young than go through that. Have you got anything to eat?
Should you?
Yes, you
Except
did.
I don't have...
Now ignore those people. We don't need any more problems. Don't let them provoke you. All right?
I'm perfectly calm. Keep working.
So, you simply aren't going to work?
That is a warrior's lot, Henry. Conserving his strength till the next battle comes along.
Don't say another word. Those village yokels aren't worth it.
Henry...
Back to those lovely sacks.
Work those muscles.
There you have it. Attacked by the pond,
Enjoy.
actually. I heard it was a massacre, and none of the strangers survived.
That was our company. But the 2 of us managed to get away. It was the same bandits who attacked Lord von Bergov's men. Why the fuck doesn't anyone believe us?
Maybe because we've got no way of proving it. We lost.
What did you say?
See it again. It was their own fault.
What do you mean? They attacked themselves? Or what the fuck are you trying to say?
Everyone knows it's dangerous around Trotsky. Making camp in such an unprotected place is suicide.
Where else were they supposed to make camp, smart-ass?
Somewhere in the rocks, maybe. Not out in the open by the pond. Only a fool would do that.
But calm down, both of you.
I'm perfectly calm. It's your chum here who's ranting and raving.
Pack it in, Henry. There's no point in arguing with this yokel. He fancies himself as a military strategist.
I don't believe a word you're saying. A weed like you surviving a fight against bandits even von Berghoff himself has trouble with?
Believe what you like, but I'm telling the truth. And in fact,
You want to come to the wedding, do you? Huh. I'll give you a piece of advice, pal. If you can make yourself useful for the blacksmith or the miller, you'll get to the wedding. You'll see the glorious occasion, at least from a distance. And you can stop spouting your pathetic lies.
I am Sir Hans Capon.
I am Sir Hans Capon, Lord of Perkstein. Sir Hans Capon, Lord of Perkstein. You're starting to bore me. You and your silly made-up name.
No apology, then. It looks like I'm going to have to teach you a lesson.
Oh.
There's no point in this. Let's leave.
I'd do what your pal says if I were you. Get lost before something happens to you.
I give you a chance to apologize, and you keep insulting me. Get ready to pick up your broken teeth with broken fingers.
Oh,
you scum!
To fight!
Stop beating him! Nice. Take that, you unwashed yoke! Hey, Jaina!
Fuck her!
We're gonna get you, you Harson!
Just who the hell do you think you are? Well, nothing to say for yourself? Just as well. It's your fault we're in this fucking pillory.
I was just defending you. What do you think? We should have made ourselves scarce. None of that would have happened.
Oh, aye. Typical you, running away like a coward. If it hadn't been for me, we wouldn't have even been in that town. We've been in the shit right from the start because you had to...
I don't believe it.
Who else is to blame? You...
Hey, let's just stop all this arguing. It'll just make things worse.
Fuck you. I've had it up. You were supposed to make sure nothing went wrong. And how did that turn out? It was me who had to save your fucking...
Oh, that's enough. This isn't getting us anywhere. I understand you're downcast after all that happened to us. And I understand you need to take it out on someone. I can take...
That's
You don't really...
I'm perfect. That's it. You're like a ball and chain. And I'd have bagged that wild boar too if it weren't for you.
Well...
And none of the rest would have happened. I wouldn't have...
Oh, come on, Capon.
Don't you cape on me. Not another word. I have to consider what to do next.
Right, ladies. Time to go home. But I swear to Christ, if I catch you again, I'm gonna skin you both alive.
Isn't that?
Otto.
Hey! Go!
Oh, shit. Go on, get out of my sight.
You can go and carry sacks, or dig latrines.
I suppose I really do need to find some job. I'll find mutt without you. You're stuck
Well,
up
come
north
on.
of Perkstein.
I don't...
What do you want from me?
I don't want anything from you. I should actually be thanking you.
Uh-huh. For what?
I've been begging for alms here for...
You're welcome.
Oh, well.
Hmm?
Now things can only get better.
Yes, unless...
You're still like...
I'm practically naked. Nobody's going to want to even talk to me like this.
At least you're not walking around bare-assed. Although that might not be a sorry sight.
Ah, very fine.
And what do you have in mind? Brocade and satin, a monk's robe, or perhaps Sir Brunswick's armour?
I'd like to look distinguished. Like the proper right hand of a highborn lord.
After what you did here.
Still.
Without money, you can't deck yourself out in much fine. You'd certainly find something fancy.
Thanks, but I'd rather get my clothes honestly.
Well, I'm not pushing you. Just giving you...
Hey, you. What's your name, anyway? What do you do?
I'm Bara. Just Bara.
Looks like you know your way around here pretty good. You're from here, right?
I ain't.
Why exactly are you helping me?
Why? Why? Because you look like you need it.
You're something like, one...
No.
Then why...
Sometimes, but... Oh,
Why?
because they're...
I'd like to see what their homes look like.
You can go and...
Do you know anything more...
They say he's...
Where might I run into Tomcat?
in the camp by...
Should I...
No, try not...
Oh well. It was nice to meet you, but I should probably get going. Get a job, and so on.
Don't worry, you'll manage. Till we meet again.
What a view!
Don't cause any trouble. Got it?
God be with you.
You don't have anything better to do than be on other people's property.
Doesn't it bother you walking around here like some animal?
Aye, it does. I didn't have a choice in the matter. Sorry.
Huh?
What?
What's
You
that?
can't
Can't be here.
Clear off! You can't just stroll in.
That's it. Go now.
Oh, I just remembered.
Hmm?
Can I ask about Tomcat again?
Hmm?
How does he show off for the girls?
With his... But to be Stanis...
And
And...
do you think Tomcat might teach me a few of his tricks?
No offense.
I don't want to pull...
Well...
Well, sure.
More like some trick...
But I really better go.
Good luck.
Welcome. You can buy everything you need. A few days. I sell.
Were there any valuables in there?
You bet. Lord Simine ordered. And for tail, if you own.
And where did the wagon tip?
On the roads near the catcher. I can't.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Me too. But what can I do? So, what will it be?
I'll have a look at the wares.
Wie schade. Auf. Wiedersehen.
Keep the peace, and we won't have any problems.
Greetings, Master Guard.
What's the matter? Did you drop something?
Have you come to break some more stuff? If you want something, wait till I've stopped being angry. And if you don't have anywhere to sleep, they'll look after you in Jelioff. Have you come to break some more stuff? If you want something, wait till I've stopped being angry. And if you don't have anywhere to sleep, they'll look after you in Jelioff.
Don't cause any trouble. Got it?
God be with you. How's the watch going?
Not bad. So far.
You refuse to get me more.
So it won't come as a surprise.
Damnation.
Halt! Search! Show me what you've got on you!
Fuck you, Catchpole!
You lout! You're under arrest! Come on, then!
Mercy!
You won't escape punishment!
I surrender!
When a guard orders you to do something, so now...
I really am very sorry. You see, What's that?
I said I know all about bad hearing.
What? Herring? Is it for supper?
Bad hearing.
No, not my hand. It's my ears that are the problem.
Christ almighty. Get out of here. Let's just
I don't need to piss, I just went.
Clear off, or I'll...
That's right, I damaged my ear. I already told you.
Easy!
I'm all yours!
I give up!
Wanted a new horse, did you? You'll...
I can't pay. I don't have enough money.
In that case, the pill...
Wait, I'll explain. I thought it was my horse. You see, I have a steed that looks exactly the same.
I don't believe...
Piss off!
Wait! Wait! Wait!
I'll beat you to a bloody pulp, fucker! Come on, then!
No. I give up!
Oh, I just remembered.
Oh, damn. I could use a horse. It'll take years to get to Semin on foot.
Don't exaggerate. This province is small.
Still, it'll be...
There's a stud farm
And which way is Semin?
southwest from here, not too far. Once you see the walled farmhouse, though I'll be a queen before you can afford a horse.
I really better go.
Good.
Bu dan moeilijke game aan, mates.
Maar met Lodewijk en het Dennis heeft een zak.
Zo insane. Je stond echt niks voor mijn duur, man. En ik ben opeens hier, bro. Natuurlijk, man.
Yo. Nou, wat heb je gedaan? Verloren.
Gewonnen, 2-7.
Oh, Kirimel.
Ja.
Zo slechte ploeg, man.
We hebben ze niks gewonnen.
Nee, dat is een goede ploeg, of niet?
Ça va, hè?
Ja, slecht dus. Prijskort?
Ja.
Huh?
Ja.
Hoeveel?
1.
Oké, dan.
Die game is wel heftig, man. Moeilijk.
Look out!
Dan zot, ik moet helemaal op de voet naar daar af.
Wat cher.
Wat er?
Met die PD weer aan het spelen, man.
PD, zegt hij.
Yo. Gaat niet op die kankerding komen of niet? Huh? Ga je op die ding komen of niet? Duurt wel lang, man. Hij zit er nog niet. Duurt wel lang, man. Hij zit er nog steeds niet. Bro, ik was in slaap gevallen, man. Ja, we moeten als ik in slaap val. Huh? Mondje, ja. Dat ligt gewoon puur aan u uit. Oh wow, what the fuck?
And all men in his image, so they can't be all that bad. But that's just what they want you to think. They're the ones claiming it's in scripture. Who knows what's really in it and what they've made up? And if only lying was the worst of it. But you know full well.
How are things going here?
The land is good. Apart from those assholes up on the hill that
Wat speel jij nu eigenlijk, man?
fucking tackle bastards.
Dus ik ken me, man.
Bomb themselves.
Do you want me to help with them?
Trust me.
Sure. If there's something bothering you, I'll be happy to help.
Listen up then. Those naughty Takavite bastards have this nice maple in their village. So proud of it, you think it's a gift from the king himself. Nothing.
So all I have to do is take their maypole and bring it...
But besides...
All right.
Extra.
You want to...
Hit, but go ahead. Excuse me. There now.
Maar hoe weg met dat paardje af? Leon! Challas zijn die dingen daar. Oké, bim boom.
Oh, dat is echt een rot spel, man.
Waarom?
Ik weet niet, man.
Ze zijn aan het spelen, niet toch?
Die PD.
Ah, ze over PD bezig. Ah?
Ja.
Nou, man. Ik weet niet, ik vind het ook een beetje een raar spel, man. Ja, als je zo richt of zo, dan lokt niet, man. Dat is wel raar. Toch?
Ja, man.
Good.
Hail.
Wat ik het, man.
Good day to you.
I heard at the Troskovitz Tavern that you might have a job offer. I also heard you're invited to that big
Dat
wedding.
lookt zo raar, man.
That's no business.
All right. So, what kind of work do you have for me?
You'll be carrying sacks of flour.
Wat is dat?
Well, I probably won't.
The sacks are in the barn, and the wagon is in front. It may not. I heard they got
Dat is
lucky
geen
in
ammo
recent.
meer.
You won't
Kan
have,
toch
but careful what you wish. God be with you. Excuse me.
Waarom de fuck heb ik ze weer in het ding?
What's the purpose of the pen beyond the stream?
You notice the blood stains there, eh? I let my hands practice fist fighting there.
And can I try too?
Why not? Maybe you'll get to go to Zhelyov.
To Zhelyov, you say?
Aye. Once in a while, I send my
Hey.
strongest hand there to
Oh,
test if he
die
earns a few
kankerkleine
if I
Turk
beat
weer,
your-
man.
Where should I lie down?
Well, it's best if you sleep upstairs, behind the chimney. Go up the stairs. God be with you.
Ja, bro. God bless you, bro. Hé, waar is mijn paard, broer? Nou, mijn paard is gewoon weg.
Nu wat?
Mijn paard.
Bro, wat speel je zo raar spellen ook, man? Bro,
Maar
gaan ze me
nee,
helpen of niet?
mijn paard is weg.
Wat is dat? Ja, wat een man. Wallah, het is zo'n rare spel. Wallah.
Quick! Go! Ja! Quick! Ja! Quick! Go!
Die moet zitten in het verkeerde party, man.
Quick! Keep it up!
Ik heb die PDA geïnstalleerd. Ja man, maar wat? Maar wat? Oh, hoezo niet?
There now.
Maar jawel, broer. Boer, wat is dus wanneer is dat nu weer? Jawel.
Heb je een bakje mogelijk? Nou. Kun je dat niet resetten, die ding daar?
Maar resetten.
Nou, moet van achter zo'n dingetje drukken.
Ja, dat had je ze. Dat had je van achter ze.
Waar staat dat in die cursus liggen? Moet je bij zus gaan kijken. Ik ben aan het bladeren, maar ik zie het niet. Hai. Dat is wel bismillah, man.
Welk spel zijn aan het spelen? Maar alleen.
Reset dat, de H.
Dat moet je niet doen, man.
Gewoon met een tandstok of zo, met Aziz zijn benen, dat gaan we aan. Dat moest er niet, man, had hij zeggen. Ja, grappen maken heel daar. Maar als je een grappen maakt, die kunt u altijd grappen maken, zeg.
Weet je hoe dat ik dat kan doen? Misschien met Sabrina een dikke reet, zo.
Ja, bro. Als ik je maar op mijn lul laat springen, gaat dan
Dan hoeft me als Sabrina.
Ik heb je al gezegd, hij moet stoppen, ik kan je echt niet kijken.
Oh, als ik zal in een golden shower ga even daar niet begrijpen.
Ik ga echt hier niks af. Ik begrijp niks.
Ja, niks begrijpen als ik het zo vergeten.
Oh, hoi neus man.
Ja, ik ben deftig dat takje man.
Deftig? Oké. Bim boem en die dingen daar. Oké, boem boem.
Wow, wat zeg jij? Deftig? Deftig Sabrine.
Hij zegt dat, hij zegt dat.
Ja, ik ga Sabrine beftigen. Oh, je PS5 bakje. Wat dan? Dit is begonnen. Kom maar naar met. Ja. Meestal gaat dat zo, als het aanstaat dat bakje, knippert dat zo oranje denk ik.
God bless.
En nu is dat veranderd of niet? Tjendien.
Ja, is weer raar pakjes aan het geven man.
Ja.
I heard you could use a helping. I could. My last two hands, well, they're not worth mentioning. What do they call you?
Bro, dat spel is wel ziek. Ik kan gewoon van de grond...
Maar ja, hij ook hier een muil met een raar spel in het
Maar wat heb ik u iets gevraagd? Nee, Zaap.
I basically grew up in the forge. My father was a swordsmith, and not just any. He even forged swords for the nobility.
For the nobility, eh? Well, that kind of experience.
Ja, volgens mij doet het niet goed man, hij had niet blijven moeten trekken, hè broer, 1 keer is genoeg.
As it happens,
Hoor eens dat, chap, hoor eens dat, chap.
you could forge me.
Sure thing.
Great.
Iron.
But if you don't have your
Dat is
own
wel echt
stuff,
raar man.
you can get everything from the chest in my.
Maar ja, kijk hier op dingen man. Op YouTube. Maar ja, kijk op fucking YouTube man, nee. Heb hij maar 1 fucking bakje misschien? Want wie koopt er nu 1 bakje? Dat is ook iets raars. Maar het is niet de bedoeling dat hij mij neer maar het is het bakje dan neer achter de. Ik sta
You'll be fucking sorry.
Maar dat heb ik wel nog nooit gehoord man. In je menu kan je alles gebruiken. En als op dat... Maar op Rocket League kan je ook niks van menu doen.
Have you taken what you need from the chest yet?
Oh. Ja man, nu gaat hij weer achteruit rijden, lijkt vorige keer.
Furnace is cold now. Give it a practice try. Some things, like swords, are too long to fit in the fire. You have to heat it up a bit. Try poking it around for a bit.
Wacht, ik zie het nu.
Now get the furnace nice and hot. There's a lever above you.
Maar bro, heb iets met instellingen gedaan ofzo man? Maar ik zie het niet man. Ah ja. Wow, als ik bij R2 doe.
Zo zegt hij, als mijn ding niet meer werkt, ga ik mijn pensioen, zegt hij.
Maar broer, nu zijn wij PS5-bak net spelen. Ja. En heb hij... Maar heb hij dat... Heb hij dat tegen de dingen geplakt ofzo? Maar ja, heb hij dat tegen de muur geplakt ofzo? Ja, maar oké, maar is dat geval, dat bakje?
Now take the hammer and try hitting it a few times.
Ik zou dat gewoon nog een keer tegen de grond plaatsen en kijken of dat wat heeft.
See the sparks? That's the sign of a good strike.
Ah wel, ik zei u, ik zou dat proberen doen.
Also, you can hammer with different degrees of power. A stronger hit will do more, but it'll tire you out faster. Try giving it a few blows, as hard as you can, so I can see how strong you are. That's got a nice ring to it. Of course, if it was all about hitting an anvil with a hammer, any dolt could do it. You've got to hammer the workpiece evenly. One hit next to the other.
Maar bro, ik zei, ik klop dat keer gewoon tegen de muur ofzo, man.
Very nice. You're doing just fine.
Ah wel, dan is dat kapot.
A sword has two sides, like a lot of other things, including myself. Turn it over and continue on the other side.
Wel, ik klop een keer een PlayStation tegen de muur. Ja, maar wat is het nu eigenlijk? Hij had wel op die kanker YouTube moeten kijken, maar ik zei eerlijk. Zo'n heel paar minuten.
Now try forging it on both sides. The closer it is to being
Ja, maar ja, weet wel. Kunnen blijven zuren, maar dat gaat niet veranderen.
Cool off soon anyway. Hurry up now. It's cooling and you're not doing anything.
Moest hij ook een keer luisteren naar ons en die...
Great.
Move it. You're standing there like a fence post. You call this working?
Ja, maar die kunnen dat goed, die siever.
Henry, when you've got a workpiece heated up, it's cooled now.
Check the back.
You can't do it all in one go. You've got to put it back in the furnace from time to time. Sometimes.
Misschien ligt het aan u, nee?
All day. But it's all part of the craft. Now,
Alright, nooit dan.
and heat it all up again, like before.
Go to settings, then select. Ja, dan raar, heb je dat niet gedaan?
The whole thing is heated up now, so come over to the anvil.
Ja, maar ja, misschien kan dat daar ook aan liggen, hè broer?
Hear that? Besides the sparks, you can tell a good strike by the sound it makes.
Is het al?
That's the ring you want. See how it's taking on the right shape? That's how you can tell it's almost finished. Now, I've got a piece of advice for you. Hammer to a rhythm. When I hammer a piece to a beat, the work goes by easier. Sometimes I'll whistle to myself to keep the rhythm going. That's some nice whistling. It's easier. There you go. You've got it finished. All that's left is to temper it, and the sword will be done. The rest is just tweaking.
Maar die kunt eigenlijk naartoe.
Hier nog steeds hier, man.
Hij is nog steeds gefocust op zijn nieuwe spelletje, hè? Dat op niks trek. heb het gekocht, hè, Jeannette?
Let's have a look.
Welk spel heb je gekocht?
Die... Thief of
Very
Thieves of
nice
geen idee
work.
wat dat is.
Your father
What?
taught you the trade well.
He'd certainly be happy to hear that.
Wat je, dat spel dat jij nu hebt aan het spelen, zijn mogol.
Ja, hij zei dat niet aan het... Hij heeft dat niet gekocht, Lena.
Ja? Oh, kijk naar gespeeld. Welke vrienden dat hebben gespeeld.
Zijn je dat nu aan het spelen?
Maar nee broer, ik heb dat daar straks gespeeld. Ik heb het direct verwijderd, man.
Zeevragen, man.
Nou, oké, kijk dan, mogol.
Maar broer, we moeten even spelen, hè, voor dat gewoon te worden.
Maar broer, dat is letterlijk net hetzelfde als die Red Redemption of zo. Allee.
What good does it do me to whistle while I work?
It makes you work to a rhythm.
How do I know
by the sparks? It rings out.
What's the right way to heat up the workpiece?
Do it till it turns the color. The main thing is, don't work it cold. You just ruin it. But don't over.
Why should I forge?
Een video van 20 seconden komt hij niet uit zijn hoofd.
Jumping, the best thing.
How will I know it's finished?
Notice the shape.
Thanks. That's all I need to know.
You can sleep in the chamber by the wood. And of course, any questions?
Where can I get materials?
You can buy some essentials from me. But if you want to make a fancy sword with lots of ornamentation, you'll have to look elsewhere. This is just a village, you know. The locals ain't after luxury. They can't afford it neither.
What can I do with the items I've forged?
Well, you can sell them, though you probably won't have much luck around here. But I'll happily buy some of the nicer things from you.
What now?
What do you think? You're not going to be idle. I'll find you some work to do right away. You're pretty good at swords, but what the locals really need is act right. Here, you can get down to it right away.
Just like that?
Sacre, lad. You take care of these smaller jobs. Forge away as once you've made...
Select it. Oh, we zijn maandag. Oké, rust dan, man.
Boe zijn Libanese tante, man.
We hebben daar geen buurt die een PS5 heeft. Die nog altijd uit het raam kijkt, waar hij het spelen zijn. Jawel man, die zijn gewoon aan het kijken waar hij aan het spelen zijn.
Oh well, what can you do? Farewell then. Shavings.
Ik heb dan nog staan, een rainbow machine.
It's about those two idiot hands of mine.
Do you want
just
those two hands?
Can't. I don't think that.
Were they suspicious?
No.
Ik heb er allemaal geen zin meer in, chef.
All right, I'll get right on it then.
Go ahead. And if you find that pair of
Een andere is hier
drunk,
Cream of Thrones aan het spelen, of ik weet niet wat het spel dat. Ja, die heeft me zo'n raar spel laten installeren dat op niks trekt.
Ik heb hier niks gezegd. Ik heb hier zelf niet gezegd dat je dat moet kopen. Wat is dat mee?
Heb gezegd, hé, dat is wel een weerspel, man.
Ja, ik vind dat een weerspel, ja.
Hij zou dat moeten kopen, dat heb hij wel gezegd, man. Niet ben Lien.
Die zijn niet bezig.
Ja. Had dat uw naam gezegd, of niet, mooi? Ja, broer, sorry, man. Excusez-moi. Attends nog. Yippee!
That's a beautiful mate.
They sure do. Them Geliovites try to steal it. But our fellas kick their ass. Why are you?
That was just walking by.
Lucky
I
game.
saw a tree.
Tree my ass? What kind of stupid excuse is that? And if
Uh.
someone... That's the one thing he's good...
I wanted to ask about Henrik.
What about him?
Did he do something to you? Sounds like you're...
Aye, I'm afraid.
Where did they go?
What do I know? I wouldn't mind
Moet
if...
ze niet doen.
Why not? I can...
He's not much... And I'll remember you...
Listen, Prochak. Those Geliovites are plotting something against you.
What?
Old Olbram...
Damn it! That bitter old fool just... As if it wasn't enough that we... It's a tradition! But for him...
Hey, this bloody outsider just did you a favour and told you everything.
Aye, he did. I can clearly see he's an... And we value honesty around...
No, it's all right. Keep the money. I just wanted to set things straight.
That's very honourable of you. Speaking of which, I reckon it would be fair to repay Olbram in kind. Let me know if you're interested. I came up with...
So what should I do to the Geliovites?
Listen up then. Obvious. Now I mean, simple.
Painting a bull, eh?
Right. We just first.
Ja,
when I
kanker
don't
op, man.
reckon. And after, try asking Radovan. The look if you pour it, but watch out.
I have to.
Oh, ain't you a little princess? No
Kan maar
guts.
Allah, man.
And remember.
Right.
Moet je...
So I need paint, sleeping potions.
Maar nee, broer, ben je aan het kijken naar die kankerkunten of niet? Allee, ja.
Bro, maar kom dingen spelen, man.
Nee, begin te spelen, man. Echt leuk spel, man. Toon nog zo leuk dat is.
What a load of shit.
Ja, man.
Don't shove.
Ja, man. Ja, man. Vanaf dat ik zag dat die vrouw lekker robot beweegde, heb ik dat hier afgesloten, hè.
Can I ask you about that card?
Die lijkt op die jaren. Zo'n buschauffeur, man.
There's only one road, but I've got a...
What was
Dus
the
drie aan
card
die dingen
carrying?
daar. Oké
Bugger
dan.
of bollocks. There was some handsome...
Zeker kunt aan die dingen daar.
Alright.
Time's waste.
En die dingen daar.
Zou precies zo'n droge keel had hij vandaag? Wat is het nu? Zijn je moe, ja?
That's all I need to know. I need something that'll put animals to sleep. Prochek said you might know something.
Killa zo,
Tired of
oh,
blacksmithing and
vetjes
take up
lekker
farming
warm.
instead. I just happen to know of something. I used a concoction that will put even a startled man to sleep, but the recipe is an old
Wat
black
je al
in the
winnen is al
trade.
laat,
Set
dan
up
weet
there.
je.
You take some poppy and...
That doesn't sound too complicated.
Ja, een beetje takkie
Dank
lakkie,
je.
ja. Snurken, lurken, nikken, nikken. Boer, ga nou je zin of hoe zit het? Hier, een... Ja, een zwartmuk. Wat is dat beneden dingen kunten? Levens. Het lukt wel, man. Ik zit allemaal goed komen. Wat zijn we nu aan het doen?
Zwaard aan het maken.
Mijn noodstok. Of is het van ijzer? Wat van ijzer, van ijzer. En nu het woordsteek. Ah nee, dat klopt. Oké.
This is useless. I should move it.
Oh, oei. Hij is verkeerd aan het kloppen. Ah nee jongen, nee. Kunt hij. Hallo, wat zijn het doen man? Kunt het steunen, moet je?
Ja, bro, ik ben bezig, man, laat me veel.
Oei. Dat lijkt precies op die stok dat ik in Janus zijn reet heb gestoken. In positie zegt hij mij. Ik weet niet meer wat. Oh, ik weet niet meer wat. Nee, mijn keer wil het wel. Maar broer, hij zei letterlijk... hij zei letterlijk dat kwam van diep, zo moet ja. Ik zei, mijn keel wil het wel. Ik wil een keer schreeuwen. Ja, broer, hij haalde ook uit de context, hè. Nee, maar mijn keel wil het wel, ik wil schreeuwen. Wat? Maar hij had ook... Nee. Maar nee, hij zei ook gewoon... dat komt van diep. Maar heb die boer er niet bij gezegd. Dus eigenlijk... Ja, maar ja, hij had het niet gezegd, hè, dus als het niet gezegd had, weet je wel. Nee, je zet er niet op aan het kloppen, man. Nee. Doe je dat zwaar steken in die ander. Ja, dat helpt. Wat je is wel niet goed gezend met West mee?
Een beetje ben bezig, hè, ik.
Ja. Je bent goed bezig ook. Exploratie. Ja, goed, blijf hier klaar. Ja, die trui erop, ja, oké, ik kan eens terug kloppen, oké. Ja, het ligt er weer niet op, godverdomme.
A bit more, and I'll be done.
Ja, het verkeer gaat toen zijn, zo, loop me.
Good. That looks finished.
Ah, wat een doodje daar, jongen. Hé, tegen marshmallow of zo, hè? Kom mee. Ik ben zo. Slepen, zegt hij. Oh, wat dat geen water ze dacht, dat melk. Dat melk dan. Godverdomme, dat zwaar niet rustig, ik moet daarvan drinken. Godverdomme, het. Ah, Sabineke!
What do you want here, you scoundrel? Why'd you barge in here?
Hij is precies niet blij.
I'll have a look at the wares.
Hij heeft daar in zijn melk gestoken. Ja, geen goede punt, nou, een rapport te zien. Hij is dan weer ziek aan het laden. Hij heeft er naar uitgekeken, hè. Hij heeft er naar uitgekeken, die
Like to do
party.
something about that price.
Sure. Why not?
Oké dan. Oh.
Here. Plus a bit on top.
20 cent zegt hij, 20 gulden. Oké.
Pleasure doing business. Take care. What do you want?
Hij had een zwart aan hem hier en hij moet betalen. Dat is zo plicht reizen, dat.
I'll have a look at the wares.
Leuk spel, man. Even naar zijn rapport kijken met, dat is goed, hè. En laat je zien dat je een goede punt hebt.
Zo ziek.
Eerste semester, tweede semester. Hij had wel vaart af moeten steken, zo lucht, maar ja, niet maar die boek, al die boeken mee aan. Oké. Dat is precies een goede map. Oké, dan. Vol met wolken dan al. Het zijn donkere wolken, het is precies aan het donderen. Of het gaat donderen, let op hè. Pak je schild maar niet. Wedding. Oké, dan iemand gaat trouwen. Ah ja, toch geen zin in. Alleen moet je hakken naar die wedding hè. Kun je niet vechten op dat spel ofzo? Hallo, hey Schilly. Dat hij nu hebt. Kun je niet vechten op dat spel? Cool.
Ja man.
Ja, ben te vechten dan iets meer actie moet.
Nee. Wat meer. Kankerkleinen.
Oké, maar dan gaat zo'n avondje hoor. Dan ga je weer dag lezen aan. En die andere heeft geen zin, hij is precies net uit zijn bed gekropen. Waarschijnlijk hebben we hem eerst laten vliegen liggen. Hij had er niet op kunnen klimmen, dat lukt mee. Oh, toch wel! Oké! Saint-Jacques! Hij lijkt precies op Zero. Zorro. Oei. Hij heeft bezeerd.
Dat is raar moeilijk.
Allee, kom. Het is niet dat te proberen, hey, kom, probeer nog een keer, man. Hier, een mesje, oh, lekker. Zie ik dat ik hier nu reed. Oh, c'est bon. Laat hij je blijft stokken oppakken, ik verstoot het niet. Ja, snoepjes, pak dat maar mee.
Maar bro, waarom komt er niks op mijn map, man?
Oh, dat is verkeerd, toen man, pik. Dat is verkeerd. En nu zei je weer naar hun broer. Dat is niet zo, loop mee. Ik heb gehoord dat je Sabrine moet vragen voor missie, man.
Nog een muilboer.
Zij heeft de leiding in huis. Wow, het is alweer Ben Science World. Kom maar la. Oh. Maar ik ga niet daggen, man, nee. Ik ga ook gewoon met mij de leiding kwijt met. Dat is precies een doen.
Kom een keer Dying Light toe, kom maar hier.
Ik ga ze met mijn Dying Light in die kont gaan steken, man. Doe maar voort, hij met je scherpe neus daar, met je scherpe mes. Ja, dat is goed, ja.
What would you like?
Wow, het wel moeten rusten doen met je mic, man.
Why not? Why don't you?
Yeah, I have.
Let's see what you can
Zij
do.
aan het gymmen, zij wees aan het gymmen. Zij wees aan het gymmen of niet, man?
Get to it. I want
Hij
to
heeft
see
een
how you
grondsmid, pak dat keer op, man. Voetjes op baan.
stop faffing about and get to work.
Allee, pak het op en gaat dat gaan slijpen, man, nee.
Stop feffen about, zegt hij tegen mij.
Furnace is cold now. Give it a practice try. Some things
Ja,
like
dat is een
swords are
andere
too long
aanpak.
to
Ja,
fit in the
het is...
fire.
Mooi man, zeg dat van jullie klaar man.
Poking it around for a bit.
Ja, dat vuur staat niet meer aan hè jong. Ja.
G, als hij nog iets moeilijk zou zijn, gewoon party leaden, hè, mooi. Probeer gimmer even te spelen, blijf happy.
Dat is wel leuk om die kunt moest te maken. Ja, als je weet nog dat kunt zo vliegen, nee, daar het gaat.
But you won't be able to tell when it's in the fire. You have to take it out from time to time and take a look. Try it out. The whole thing is heated up now, so come over to the anvil. Try moving the sword along the anvil so you can get the hang of it.
Ja, eerst hoe zat. Ja, ja.
Schuif man.
Try hitting it a few
Ik ga je eerlijk zeggen, ik heb zelfs split ook niet meer gekocht.
See the sparks? That's the sign of a good strike. The more sparks, the better. Also, you can hammer with different degrees of power. A stronger hit will do more.
Weer spel zegt hij. Ik heb dat direct
Try giving it a
afsluiten.
few blows, as hard as you can, so I can see how strong you are.
Jawel man. Dien zei hij moet dat tijd geven. Ja, niks tijd.
Of course, if it was all about hitting an anvil
Oh, pas
with
op,
a
pas
hammer,
op, pas op.
any dolt could do it. You've got to hammer the workpiece evenly. One hit next to the other.
Schuiven en kloppen man.
Very nice. You're doing just fine. But when I say evenly, I
Dat lijkt wel op iets,
the
maar...
sword has two sides, like a lot of other things.
Oh, wat ik bedoel is iets kleiner.
Turn it over and continue on the other side.
Kunt zijn lul. Hij zit niet meer zo kleven, hij zit niet meer zo... Maar als in dan eigenlijk is hij al niet meer bruin
Now
in.
try forging it on both sides. The closer it is to being finished, the more it will take on the shape you want. It'll cool off soon anyway.
Wat jij zo
Henry,
tatten, maar...
you've got a workpiece heated up. You can't just stand there and gape at it.
Ja, laat me dan draaien, hè, moet.
It's cooled now. You can't do it all in one go. You've got to put it back in the furnace from time to time.
Hoe weg wil hij mee kon draaien? Normaal, hè, kunt hij? Zeker, zeker. Weet je, ik ben hier zo'n ding aan het kijken, zo'n privéverhaal met zo'n miljoenen uit. Oh yeah. Dat is nog wel echt een treks gaan doen. Even lurken, lurken.
The whole thing is heated up now, so come over to the anvil. The sparks. That's the stuff. Well struck. See how it's taking on the right shape? That's how you can tell it's almost finished. Now, I've got a piece of advice for you. Hammer to a rhythm. When I hammer a piece to a beat, the work goes by easier. Sometimes I'll whistle to myself to keep the rhythm going. There you go. You've got it finished. All that's left is to temper it, and the sword will be done. The rest is just tweaking.
Of weet dat ze grap aan, maar ja.
I'm sorry.
God bless.
Nice out today.
Why do you and the Zhelyov lot hate each other so much, anyway?
It's their fault. Olbram's the...
What power?
The one that... Say, there's a tree. But then fuck...
Christ! What's the hold-up?
Well, can't you all just reach some kind of agreement?
Do you think we haven't tried? But there's no talking to the Zhel year after... And when the we managed to...
A large beer for me.
Het was snel jellen, man. Spring hier over de hek, kom. Oh, dan ben je te blokkeren dan al. De bossen is echt, hè. Oh, met een muil tegen die boom, tegen dit tak. Oh, kijk waar dat loopt, hè, met... Wat is dat voor geluid? Ik hoor opeens zo'n vlieg naast mij. Nee, hoor je dat niet? Dat is een vlieg. Ja, nu is het meer... Wat is eigenlijk voor klootspel, man?
Als je niet van het leven uit staan, dan kun je dat heel leuk spel doen, man. Ik vind dat leuk.
2 seconden geleden zegt hij. Ik heb echt spijtig dat ik...
Het is hoeveel geld,
Hij heeft maar 1 keer, heb ik. Doe wat je niet laten kan. Maar ik voel dat je dat mij ligt komen. Hè.
Wat bent er te komen?
Siesta de la Siesta.
Kom aan Dying Light, man.
Maar nee. Maak eerst een missie af, man.
Maar ik ga je een missie doen.
Jawel, doe, man.
Weet je dat ik daar ben, moet ik zo ook slopen.
Ik begin snel te sprinten, man. Ze hebben ook zo echt geen moeite gedaan om dat spel een beetje leuk te maken of zo, broer.
You shouldn't be bothering us here.
Oh, rustig blijven. Waar is hun paard naartoe eigenlijk, man?
Een paard.
Ja, had al een paard in dat spel.
Nee, want als je dat steelt, zijn je geen goede Christian.
I've heard you dye your own
Maar heb je gezien, daar staan, man.
Why'd you up?
I'd like to buy some pig.
Ja!
I see.
Wat is het?
Perhaps.
Doe mij verschieten, muts.
All right, I'll come back when I have the money.
I'll be waiting.
What do you have for sale? I'll have a look at the wares.
Wat zegt hij zijn pa? Moet je eens aan Togo, hè?
Oh, ik ben hier gewoon, man.
Let's talk about the price.
But of course.
Maar ik ben er toch, man. Ik ben aan het kijken, man. Maar broer, wat zeg jij nu weer, man?
Only because it's you.
You really won't convince me like this.
Nee, dat is alleen als ik de goede poeko opzet, man.
I could go for that price.
I hope you'll be satisfied. Take care.
Ik ga je zelf, ik heb wel een hongertje, man. What the fuck. Gaan we naar de McDo gaan? Wat is mee, man?
Hey.
Who's that?
Oh ja, ja, verkracht.
You've no business here.
Oh. Hij is helemaal zwakker, zo. Hij loopt aan al. Oh, we gaan gewoon dutjes dan van 5 minuten, man.
Matje, kom spelen, moel.
Bel mij wakker, man. Ja, kijk, ik ga hem naast mijn neus leggen.
Nee, broer. Spelen gewoon. Broer, als hij nu aan het doggen hebben we niks meer vragen, man. Dat is eigenlijk niet, man. Dat is echt niet.
Broer, omdat dat gewoon lekker is, man. In je bed liggen. Nee, ik kan dat niet aan doen dat je niet vroeg slaap hebt, pik.
Maar kom, spelen gewoon even, hé.
Ik heb gewoon honger, man. Laat me een keer, man. Dat stilt je honger. Pak hier ook iets mee voor mij.
Safi, kom, gemma, man.